So this program is called student validation. So this creates a user-defined exception for the following. So first we'll be creating a student class and get the name equal and three subject marks. So first it will identify the length of the name, and if the length is over 7 characters, it will throw length exception. And we'll be finding the average of the marks. If the average is less than 50, we'll be throwing a fifth exception. And if the average is less than 75 and over 50, we'll be throwing not first class exception. So into the code, we'll be first importing the scanner class with using the Java utils package. And we have the three exceptions here, one for the length exception and one for the failed exception and another one for the first class, not first class exception. So we have the student class here where we will be getting the student's name. So the attributes are name and marks, and we'll be calculating. This is the formula to calculate the average, which will be used for whether the student has passed and if he's whether if he's in the first class or not. And we have the main class here. So these are the basic things, and we will be getting the student's name here. And if the name exceeds 7 characters, we will be throwing the length exception, which says name length exceeds 7 characters. And after that, we will be getting 3 marks for the three subjects. So we'll be calculating the average here. So if the average is less than 50, you will have the failed exception. And if the average is less than 75, you have the not first class exception. So we have an error statements here. Wonderful. So when the character name exceeds 7 characters, we are getting the error. Once the character name is inside the limit, we don't get an error. And the average is below 50, so the student has failed. There shouldn't be an error, but yeah, we are getting the message. So that's the point. The student has passed, which is average, but not in the first class. So we are getting the not first class exception here. So we don't get anything, any statement here. So we just get the student details, Darwin, marks, and then name, marks, and average. So the average is 80%, which is in the first class. So we didn't get any message like the not first class or fail. So that will be for this program.